Sorry, I just had to clear my throat and with your ears, because it's time for good old Uncle Jules to pull up his britches and his balls together, group it like an oranges in a bag and burst them all over you, because it's time, oh trust me it's time, for another episode of These Things Suck, the show where I cause myself mental and physical damage and yell about things in video games that fuck me harder than Theresa May's new Tax the Bold and Veiny scheme. So come one, come all to the Cirque de Berserk. I'm Jules, your mum shagging, teabagging, rude dude with a tood for WhatCulture.com, and these are items that fucking suck! But before we begin, let's calm our neck veins down, mine's called Jeremy, and talk about another item that sucks. Look at that segue, this t-shirt. Yes, you too can look like a fucking tit if you want to by going to shop.whatculture.com and purchasing this official Having a Giraffe t-shirt. Yes, and if you buy it, I might even chuck a special one in there. If you write a little description in the order with a mum joke, I might put something special in there. Might do. Anyway, let's get on. Yeah, explosions all around. Rich, just do another one. It's what I fucking pay you for. Another, boom, Ocarina of Time. Good game, love it, want it, gotta have it inside me. Full of items it be, and most of them are like the golden fields of wheat that I'd make into hearty cereal. Bombs. Yes, round, grape-like, remind me of my head, love it. Hook shot, get over here so I can hug you. And everyone's favourite, the magic beans which let you go places if you take them. We've all been there, right? Except in my case, it's your mum's bean I pop in my mouth, and the only place that she's taken me is behind the fucking chippy to nosh me off. There's my one per list, even though it's not a list. You're welcome. But you know what scrapes the jam off of my crumpets? It's this glorified letter opener, the Giant's Knife, which you can purchase for a cool 200 rupees off a Medigoron as a big dress-wearing adult later in the game. Now, Medi's been there working away on this, slaving away on this blade, and he constantly reassures us that this weapon will be the Crocodile Dundee of knives. Well, guess what? It is. It's Crocodile Dundee 2, because it's fucking shit. It's an expensive bit of tinfoil, and it immediately breaks if you hit a wall with it. I hit a fucking wall after I saw this, my sheath meat breaking like it's made of fucking wet bread, and lest we not forget, I am not a duck, I don't like wet bread. So here we are, walking around with a broken hilt like we're cosplaying a Dark Souls speedrunner, except the only thing quickening is my heart rate because this is stressing me out, man. 200 rupees, that's not exactly chump change, and I had to knock all of Ewan's teeth out to barter with the tooth fairy for this sort of scratch, and I've got multiple addictions to feed. This was meant to make me into Billy Big Balls, but all it's done is make me look like Terry Top Twat. Plus, I mean, think about it this way. This Medigoron's been working on this for years, and it's just bloody embarrassing for the lad. But it begs the question though, what was he doing with his time? As the only pig iron he seems to have worked on is his fucking own. Oh, my blood is getting fizzy already. I need a little steam whistle under my hat to relieve the pressure. Now here's the thing. Originally, I was going to talk about the energizing Bane from Borderlands 2. You know that gun that sounds like you're watching a Scott Tailford video? Rich, show the clip. Wait, Rich, actually, do an explosion first. Yes, it is overwhelmingly annoying, right? However, what stopped me was the following. One, I actually love the fact that the developers made this gun that still screams if you mute the game. That is a pure example of dickery. But also, it's not something you have to work that hard to get, so it's not a massive investment. It does suck, but it's more of a joke than anything else. No, the true gun that sucks the most fun is the flakker. Oh, what's that? Did I just feel the triggering of thousands of Borderlands 2 fans leaping to their keyboards to defend one of the worst legendary shotguns in the game? We've got a caller on Dial a Dickhead. Yeah, Jules speaking. Oh, what's that? You actually just need some skill to use the flakker because it's actually pretty good. Listen, pal, if I wanted to play a game that required skill to use a shotgun, I'd go hunting pedos with my mate Fearsome Frank down the park. This is Borderlands. You should be able to point and shoot, and that equal dead. It is simple math, my friend. Bye-bye. Suits my dong massive. The issue with the flakker is simple. It's incredibly effective, but only in infuriatingly small windows of opportunity. It's like being rubbed with a silk chamois for 2 seconds and then having your pubic hairs tweezed out, because I don't want to feel this much pain only for it to feel so good for such a brief window. It's a legendary gun, yet the only myth about this is that it is any fucking good. If I was at a vending machine and had a choice of this gun and a used needle, it would be a hard fucking choice, let me tell ya. Anyway, it's done. In the bin. Moving on. Actually, did you know that the term flak comes from the German word Fliegerabwehrkanone? It means aircraft defense gun. In this game, it means f*** you. There's no pun there. There's no clever pun there. I'm picking up some steam. But let's lay down some smoke now and talk about the smoke ball from Smash Bros. Easily one of the most pointless things ever to exist in the franchise, outside of f***ing Pichu. Why do you hurt yourself when you attack, you adorable tit? The smoke ball, if you are to listen to the absolute chuff that high-tier players and the game's dev will tell you, is to obscure the screen so that you can make escapes, distract your opponents and grief them by sticking it to them. Ooh! Sounds fun, right? Sounds like it would create opportunities for sneaky tactics, right? Wrong! Good day, sir! You get nothing! This item sure does obscure areas of the map, but for everyone, meaning that the smoke screen you've just made means that you can't see what your opponent is doing. Therefore, you could dive in for a few hits on a masked foe and come out looking worse than when Little Mac performed my prostate exam. He was not gentle. It's not like it even hurts the enemy either. And nor will it save you from any impending doom. So yeah, it was meant to be an inoffensive little throwable, but because everything in Smash is dissected and evaluated as to what it can offer, this one came up Josh Brown across the board, aka it should be deleted from existence. It is an infuriating piece of equipment that does nothing but blow smoke, and yes, if that seems familiar, it's because it reminds you of me, and trust me, I too am annoyed. Moving on. Actually, Rich, dig in your pockets. One more explosion. Another one. Pokemon is a franchise filled with more fluff than your dad's acting resume. Get it? It was a porn fluffer. I know, the jokes are getting tired, so am I. But hold on, compadre, because we're moving from your dad sucking dongs to bitching about balls. Damn, I'm back, because the love ball from Pokemon is a f***ing disgrace. Honestly, while the idea is pure, the delivery is bloody awful. But let's break it down. An 8 times catch rate? Why, sir, I do declare you're gonna make me reach for the vapors, that's good. The design? Adorable, I want it as a tattoo. But the little tiny twist of only catching the opposite gender of the Pokemon you have out, and it only works on Pokemon of the same species? What you've done there, friend, is take a great idea and slap it in the clit. I am not a fan of this, and you can damn well be sure I have no love for the love ball, aka the R. Kelly Kid Catcher capsule. Also, gender binaries. Okay, I've got one more in me, one more slice of warm bile to spit at you. It's just a pair of boots. Boots. Yeah, just boots. Boots from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Nothing special about that, right? Well, why don't we ask Jeremy my neck vein? Jeremy, how do these boots make me feel? Pissed off, yeah! That's right, because these secret boots that you can pick up in the underground caverns of the game are something above and beyond when it comes to being goddamn useless. Right, gather round, kids. I'm gonna tell you the secret to these secret boots. You see, what they do is they discreetly make Alucard's sprite taller. That's brilliant. Just what I always wanted. Thank you. Ooh, I seem to have gone into a rage zen now. I can see sound and hear colour. Oh, I hope I'm not dying. Oh, no, it's fading. Coming back to the land of the living. I'm sorry, what? They make you slightly taller? What is the f***ing point in them then? What's the f***ing point? It's not like we're trying to see Alucard try and grab the last box of Cocoa Pops off the top shelf thanks to these nonce sandals, is it? They literally do nothing. And while I'm a guy who can take a joke, I mean, look at me. God had the last laugh when he came to f***ing designing my hairline. This is so infuriating. What's better though, is that on the forums for the game, people are actually still arguing about whether there actually is a use for the secret boots, unable to accept that the developer has just pied you in the face. Just pied it and rubbed it right in there, crust and all. And made you look like a ribbon-willing Willy. People actually state that wearing the boots would hamper speedruns and glitches because it stands a greater chance of breaking the game. In short, these secret boots should act like my secret family of mole people and stay the f*** away from me, hidden down below. I forgot to feed him this week. They are about as useful as my English masters when all I do is f***ing swear and make mum jokes. Brilliant. So there we have it. Those were items that suck. Another video and another year off my life expectancy. I swear, I'm gonna start a Patreon just so I can afford blood pressure pills. Right, I've been Jules, you know the drill, you've been awesome. Let me know what you want me to cover next, as I will bow to public pressure. Follow me at RetroJ with a 0 on Twitter. Check out the shirts on WhatCulture.com. Come on, you know you want to make a good, well, not good, mediocre gift for Christmas. And for the love of God, please, f*** off. Come on, Jeremy, let's go commit crimes.